Welcome to these Fundamentals. Today I'm going to be discussing my top 5 favorite slasher movies of all time. So a while back some people were talking about their favorite slasher movies, which was what inspired me to do this video. In particular, shout out to me, Gore, Hazen, Davon, Graham, Drew, and Andrewballina. All three of them are awesome people. Links to their channels in the description box down below. Go give us a love, they most certainly deserve it. And to be clear, this is just my opinion. Your list is probably not going to match up with mine, and that is perfectly okay. Anyway, on with the list with... Number 5, The Hills Run Red. This is a very underrated slasher in my opinion. The killer is fucking awesome, the kills are really damn good. And although the characters aren't the best, in my opinion, they're perfectly serviceable. And you get a decent bit of titillation, which never hurts in a slasher film. Overall, it's definitely one of my favorites, and if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it if you like slashers. I hope you like slashers, or otherwise you're on the wrong video here. Number 4, Final Destination 2. I really liked this film. The characters were likable, the story was really damn engaging, and built on what the first film did with the story. The kills are awesome, and I actually really enjoyed the ending. Overall, it's definitely one of my favorite films. Number 3, the Friday the 13th remake. Even though Jason Goes to Hell is my favorite film in the Friday the 13th franchise, I've never really considered it to be a slasher. This film, on the other hand, is one of my favorite slashers. You know, obviously. It has some totally wicked kills, my favorite representation of Jason without a doubt, and yes, the characters aren't the best, but seeing some of them douchebags die is just so goddamn satisfying. And once again, tons of titillation, which you can never go wrong with in a slasher film. Overall, I can see why some people hate it, but I personally love it. This is going to be a bitch to film with number 2, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. At this point, I've said it 100 times, the characters are fucking excellent, the kills are really damn good, and I fucking love Freddy in this film. Definitely one of my favorite slasher films of all time, definitely one of my favorite films of all time in general. And now to pad out the runtime, some honorable mentions. Freddy vs. Jason, fuck yeah! Leprechaun 2, even though I didn't like the first film, I actually really enjoyed the second film, I haven't seen any of the others. The remake for My Bloody Valentine, I really enjoyed this film, one day I need to see the original. Last but not least for the honorable mentions, the original Scream, definitely a really solid slasher. And finally, my number 1 favorite slasher movie of all time is Hatchet! I know it's not a hatchet, it's the closest thing I got, don't judge me. I love this film in every sense of the word, from the characters to the killer to the kills. Oh my god, the kills are so goddamn awesome. Everything about this film was excellent. It blends everything the 80s and 90s slashers did right with a modern spin, and I just love it in every respect. It's definitely one of my favorites, and if you've never seen it, I can't recommend it enough. Although I will say, I have seen the second film, and I wasn't a fan of it, and I have not seen the other 2 films. Tasty potato. And there you have it, my top 5 favorite slasher films of all time. Thanks very much for watching. If you'd like to consider subscribing, to be much appreciated, and my sincerest apologies for any and all word scrubs. Anyway, have a nice day, stay in good health, and well, goodbye! Halloween music, 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 Halloween theme music, Halloween theme music, Halloween theme music that I can't replicate.